Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another quick pick prediction video. In this video, I'll be predicting the bantamweight bout between Yadong Song versus Ricky Simone and Hosties right here as I'm going low confidence Ricky Simone. I feel like the 5 rounds make it a little bit more dicey, makes it a little bit hard to pick. And in general, Yadong Song does got a lot of power. He's pretty hard to pick against. Like even sometimes he gets judges decisions he shouldn't get. He gets draws he shouldn't have get. He gets wins he shouldn't have get at times. So it can be hard to, for multiple reasons to lean against Song, but I'm gonna lean against him and pick Rick Simone here. I feel like Simone is overall the better fighter. And I've seen Songs, continue to have issues in the grappling. It's not like a lot of people really look to grapple him too much, or at least the people he has fought. But I feel like the people that have looked to grapple with him have had great, had decent success. Even Marlon Vera, who's not known for takedowns, took him down twice. Cody Stamann had great success wrestling him and should have won a clear decision over him when he did fight him in DC. And that whole third round was just like probably even should have got stopped in that third round. He was just on bottom getting butchered for like a whole round. Stamann wasn't able to tap him out that time, and Stamann not really known for submitting people, but Stamann was on top of him, just ground and pound him, just touching him out. That round should have been, I don't think they even scored that at 10-8. It was crazy. Like, it should have been a 10-8 round, maybe even a 10-7, just a whole round of getting mauled on the bottom and had no answer for it. And I feel like Ricky Simone's a better striker than Stamann, a better wrestler than Stamann. I think the only thing he might not have as good as Stamann is cardio and chin. And that's the thing that makes an issue. If Simone had like an iron chin, this would be a lock pick probably. Because he's wrestling, he's very strong. He got good power in his hands, good wrestling technique, good grab technique. He blends the arts together very well. His striking with his grappling, his wrestling with his BJJ, he blends it very well. And he's coming into his own and looking like a very promising contender in his weight class. Like he can go in there and give Aljo a very hard time, even beat Aljo. Everyone in this division, at least as far as maybe the grappling focused fighters, he can really beat them. Are the guys that have more questionable defense on the BJJ or the defense in wrestling, he can really spoil those people. Maybe, well, Bex, that's everyone in the division. Maybe not the best. He wouldn't do the best. Well, he probably could do real good against Yan too. He could do good against everyone this week, literally everyone this week. So I'm not even gonna try to say like what they call marginalize this man. This man don't need to be marginalized. He's one of the most dangerous guys in the weight class, and he deserves all his props. So the guy's dangerous. He made his evolutions, his improvements, and he's looking very good. I feel like Song is showing improvements, but I feel like still mostly in the striking department and really seeing no improvement in his takedown defense or his grappling defense, and really seeing nothing there just yet. Again, like he hasn't really had nobody having take him down, but even Sanhagen, who's not really the best grappler, I'm not saying he's a bad grappler, but he's not really known for taking you down or holding you down, was able to hold him down for like a minute, 2 minutes. And that's not a good sign coming this fight. He looked good on the feet against against Sanhagen. But the fact that Sanhagen was able to take you down and hold you down for that some good time like that, that's not a good look coming immediately to your next fight. But I guess you come in here expecting this guy to heavily grapple so you can make adjustments. And this will be a good test if he can pass it. Or a good test, whether he can pass or not, it's a good test. But if he can pass it, it'll show that he has made improvements in this area. But I feel like Ricky Simone is about the best test you can get to say whether you really improve those grappling areas, your BJJ, your wrestling defense, and I feel like he'll bring it to him. And I'm leaning Simone, so I'm not saying him passing this test, but I think he'll do a better job. I mean, I'm not gonna say he'll do a better job than I'm expecting. I feel like he'll do a good job to defend it. I'm not saying he'll go out there and look like some fighter who can't defend takedowns. He'll do a good job to defend the takedowns. But I don't think Simone will come in like Simone does not need to come in here and be one track minded. I feel like Simone could crack him on the feet. I'm not saying he could beat him on the feet, but I'm saying he could definitely hold his own with him on the feet. So if the takedown not materialize, he could crack him on the feet and start to level change and find those opportunities on Song here. But I think Song will be very good in this one. But I think eventually once Ricky Simone starts to get those takedowns wearing, I think it's gonna be a downhill effect for Song, and I feel like he started to get takedowns, they start to ground and pound him, and just really start to secure position and just show the levels in the grappling between the two. And to show the evolutions in his game and his overall as a fighter. I think he'll fight a full, complete fight. Mix it, like I said, mixed arts, mix the striking with the grappling, and just really be able to drag Song into the deeper rounds and then be able to finish him. I think, well, not deeper round. I don't think he's going to the championship rounds, but I think he gets him done in like the third round. But I just feel like first round, he probably gonna get some decent takedowns, but not much work done with those takedowns. Probably a good portion on the feet, then get the takedowns later in the fight, or get takedown later, and then Song works his way back up. Then they kind of had to strike for a little bit. The second round, probably better control. In the third round, I just feel like he just fully just start to get a takedown and start to maul Song, and Song have no answer. Every time he tried to transition, Simone just beat him to the transition and it just pounding on him. And what he gets to, I'm gonna say TKO. I feel like Song big head and no neck will prevent him from getting choked or getting armbar. I don't feel like Simone really a good. He might get triangle choked, but I'm gonna say third round TKO for Simone. I feel like it can be a ground and pound TKO. Kind of similar to what should have happened in the Stamann fight, where he's just getting ground and pounded relentlessly, but the judges or the ref deciding to let it go on. But this time he get a pound up, probably be bleeding, leaking out his head and stuff. That old scar tissue gonna open up from his fight with Stanman. Not for Stanman. I keep saying Stanman, Sandhagen. From Sandhagen in his last fight. Started leaking into his eyes, getting bust up. Maybe that hope with a real naked choke, but I'm still gonna lean third round TKO. I might play both I might play third round, I might play third round TKO, and I might play third round sub. But as far as prediction, I'm gonna say third round TKO for Ricky Simone. I'm not gonna do it. That's too many third rounds played. But either way, I might say TKO or sub. That's why I might play. But I might play both of those. But yeah, I'm going I forgot the name for saying. I'm going Ricky Simone third round TKO here after really just dragging him deep, and then really fully being able to secure position and start to impose a will on him and get him out of there in the third round. So in this one, I got Ricky Simone via third round TKO.